From the game show Fun Zone Studios in Toronto, Canada, this is Jeopardy! I'd like to welcome you to game number 7 of Jeopardy for the Nintendo 64 on the Game Show Fun Zone channel. And I have a 6-day total of $52,000. And I would certainly like to add on to that total. The only question though is, will I be able to do it? I certainly hope so. And we'll find out if I can do it as we play. Alright, here we go. Jeopardy round. One daily double in this round, and these categories in play today. First off, we have ecology. Next, we have some fruits and vegetables. Then we're going to deal with some biblical quotes. We've got gems and jewelry, famous Americans, and finally, final resting places.
Make a selection.
Let's go fruits and vegetables for 100. The robe, desergent, and imperial types of this fruit are dried to make prunes. And you make plums.
Select again.
Okay, let's go with ecology for 100. To tell the difference between aluminum and steel cans, use one of these. It'll stick only to the steel can. I want to say what is a magnet, but I don't know if that's correct. I would have been correct. Oh well. Ecology 200. Parents using these for 30 months will find disposable ones cost them $1,500 and cloth ones $300. And they're diapers.
Pick again.
Okay, biblical quotes for 100. The daughters of Herodias told Herod, "Give me here this man's head in a charger." And Jen's bringing in, who is Jesus.
No, sorry.
No, that's wrong.
Anyone else?
But we know Jesus is wrong. Who is Peter the Great? No, that's incorrect.
Sorry, wrong. Anyone else? Pick again.
It was John the Baptist. Biblical quotes 200. And when this queen heard of the fame of Solomon, she came to prove Solomon with hard questions. Oh! I got locked out there. The Queen of Sheba, yeah.
Right.
Wasn't quite fast enough there.
Make a selection.
Ecology 300. Glytin makes a type of this substance that doesn't emit VOX, volatile organic compounds. Jen? Was floor tile.
No, that's incorrect.
No, I'm sorry.
Anyone else?
We were looking for paint.
Make a selection.
Famous Americans for 100. In 1927, he set a distance record by flying from New York to Paris without refueling. Was Charles Lindbergh?
That's right.
That's it.
Make a selection.
Famous Americans 200. The oldest extant home designed by this architect was built in 1889 in Oak Park, Illinois. Jen. Who is Frank Lloyd Wright?
That's right.
Yes.
Make a
Well, we're at a
selection.
three-way tie now. Biblical quotes 300. And whatsoever he called every living creature, that was the name thereof. Adam.
Make a selection.
Ecology 400. Cullet is the used and broken pieces of this, recycled by melting it down with new material. They are broken pieces of glass.
Make a selection.
Famous Americans for 300. When Bob Fort shot and killed him in 1882, this outlaw was using the alias Thomas Howard. I don't know. Or maybe I do know it. Nope. I'm gonna hold back. Who is Jesse James? Not my guess.
Make a selection.
Ecology for... Nope. Fruits and vegetables for 200. The leaf types of this salad ingredient are good to grow at home because they don't run to seed. What is lettuce?
That's right.
There we go. Now I've got
Make a
some money.
selection.
Fruits and vegetables 300.
Answer.
The answer there is a daily double. The only one for this round. Now I have but $200 that I can go up to 500. And that's what I'll do. A simple way to cook this is to tie a bundle of spears together and stand them in boiling water. What is asparagus?
That's right.
Yes.
Select
Fruits
again.
and vegetables for 400. One explanation for the name of this bog fruit is that its flower looks like the head of a crane. Jen. Was the cranberry?
That's right. Make a selection.
Okay, famous Americans 400. In 1955, he was given command of the Navy's expedition to Antarctica. Operation Deep Freeze. Who was it? Okay. Richard Byrd? I think it just came to me.
That's right.
Yes, it's Richard
Make a
Byrd.
selection.
Alright, famous Americans for 500. He taught chemistry for several years at Notre Dame before becoming head football coach in 1918. Who is Newt Rockne?
That's right.
Okay,
Select again.
1600 now. And let's go with biblical quotes for 400. To him Jesus said, "The cock shall not crow this day. Before that thou shalt thrice deny that thou knowest me. Who is Peter?
Right. Select again.
Biblical quotes 500. Old Testament book in which you'd find, wherefore they call these days Purim after the name of Pur. Jen. What is Esther?
You got it.
You are right. You go to 900. Ecology 500. The Green Consumer says the two most recycled types of this product are labeled PETE and HDPE. Plastic. That's what we needed.
Make a selection.
Gems Jewelry 100. According to Guinness, Carol McFadden has a collection of nearly 15,000 pairs of these jewelry items. And we hear from Maudie for the first time in this game. What are cufflinks?
Wrong.
No, sorry, that's
Anyone else?
incorrect. We needed earrings.
Make a selection.
And finishing up fruits and vegetables, the answer there is, this turnip relative has been called a turnip-rooted cabbage. Maudie. What is a rutabaga?
Right.
Yes.
Make a selection.
1,100. Jim Morrison's grave is the big draw at this city's Père Lachaise cemetery. Okay. Alright, hang on a second. Père Lachaise. What is Paris?
That's right. Make a selection.
Final resting place is 200. His London tombstone bears the revolutionary inscription, "Workers of all lands unite." And it was Karl Marx. Karl Marx.
Make a selection.
Final resting place is 300. The mast of this battleship marks the Arlington grave of 229 who died on it at Havana in 1898. Jen? What is the Moro Castle?
Wrong.
I'm sorry,
Anyone
that's
else?
wrong. And we were looking for the Maine.
Make a selection.
The Maine. Let's go with Jen's Jewelry 200, please. Before the advent of sophisticated analytical techniques, red spinel often passed as this gemstone. ruby that we needed.
Make a selection.
Alright, gems and jewelry for 300. When Louis XVI wore what's now this famous diamond, it was called the French blue. And it was the Hope Diamond. Final resting place is 400. This POTUS is buried in the family plot in West Cemetery, Amherst, Massachusetts. I wanted to say who is Emily Dickinson, but I could be wrong. No, I was right. It was Emily Dickinson. Oh well, that's okay. Gems and jewelry 400. By 1889, nearly all the diamonds produced in Africa passed through the hands of this scholar. Cecil Rhodes.
Make a selection.
Let's go final resting places for 5. Richard Nixon was laid to rest in this state where he was born. Okay, what is California?
That's right.
Yep.
Select again.
Alright, now the $500 clue in gems and jewelry. Agate, jasper, and bloodstone are all forms of this silica mineral. That mineral was quartz. Quartz.
All right.